You are live.
We are live. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How are you? How's your day so far? How's your
So
Tuesday?
So far, so good. Got through it. Here I am now.
Yeah, was it tumultuous, guy? You say you got through it, like implication of some.
Um, yeah, because today today I needed to squeeze a couple people in because a couple people needed some favors done. So I had to be a master of time and skill, and I was able to operate in my mastery. So that was good.
Everybody called in the favor on the same day, guy.
Everybody called in a favor on the same day.
True that.
Everybody called in a favor on the same day. But
how many favors get called in a week? You say
in a week?
Yeah,
maybe one.
A favor a week?
Maybe one favor a week.
That's about right. You got a lot of people.
Maybe one favor a week.
About that?
Maybe not. Maybe like 0.666.
You think?
Yeah.
Because I know I get my I get like 2 favors a year.
Right.
And there's only 52 weeks to go around. All right. It's not like I'm doing it like day after day, right? So they're going to be spread out. So when we're talking about in a week, that's my one a week right there for 2 of the 52 weeks. And I imagine you know a couple of people, guy.
I know a couple of people, but I think a couple of people know me and they understand. And there's also the people that could easily call in a favor, but feel like they don't want to call in a favor, So yeah, like you said, I do know a couple of people, but I feel like they'd rather not.
Yeah. That's how I'm with Shay and guest list guy. I'm like, I should be first, but I'm like, nah, you know what, Jay? I'll see you there, man. I'll see you there. No, I'm not coming, I'm not, I don't have to hop the fence. Don't open the back door. No, nothing. You go do your thing. I'll see you there. Shit like that. So it goes. So it goes with that. I feel like what's exciting in the world? Anything exciting? I mean, I woke up today. That's exciting. That's a start.
Well, I mean, it all depends on who you are and what you're all about in the world. But right now, it's a pretty exciting time for people in the world.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a whole thing happening in Qatar right now. They call it the World Cup. People wait like 4 years for this thing to occur. And when it occurs, it's like that's all that matters to them. And a lot of people use this time for protesting as well. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of exciting stuff happening in the world right now. Denise Jojo, what up with you?
What up, Fave? Good evening. Yeah, I guess it does depend how you look at it. There's some angry people at the World Cup, but there's also some happy people at the World Cup too, so that's good.
And then in the dichotomy of people and their emotions, it's like the same kind of like thing occurring in all different types of aspects of life. Because like you said, there's like super happy people at the World Cup, but then there's super angry people at the World Cup, and then the happy people like, why here? Why now? Do you know? You know what I'm saying? And then people are like, well, we're a better stage to show my grievances. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It goes both ways, no?
Yeah, well, I mean, sure, like that's how life is. It goes both ways. For everything that happens, every happiness that happens for someone else is suffering.
All the time?
Somewhere or another.
Give and take, yin and yang type shit. Is that what it is?
Exactly. Exactly.
Interesting. I guess that makes sense.
Right.
It's crazy. And then it's funny, sometimes as well. So there's people protesting. And then, so there was like not a streaker, but some guy ran on the field yesterday. Right. But then, hang on. So at first, everybody was upset.
Yeah.
Like the Qatari people and all that good stuff. But they got the flag wrong that he was representing. So he was representing the wrong cause. So he went to jail. Apparently he was about to get like firing squad, yo. And then and then it was basically it wasn't the LGBTQ flag. It was the world peace flag, which is basically flipped upside down or some shit.
Oh man.
So he almost got firing squad guy.
Yeah, this guy had one assignment.
Right? Well, I don't know. Sounds like he got it. He did work. He went with world peace. That's good though. No?
He turned it upside down. Oh, no, it's world peace. It's world peace. World peace. It's world peace.
He was like, oh shit.
It's world peace. Okay.
Right.
Pop.
So that's
not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like.
Yeah, just hang on. Yeah, see, it was a peace flag. It was the world peace instead of the rainbow flag. And it was all, people were going wild. And then they were like, you can go. He's like, turn it around. And they turned it around. He's like, all right, you're free to go.
Tell me something. Yeah. It's really the same colors?
Basically, guy. I mean, I was watching whatchamacallit, basically the same color, because when there was a side by side and it was, look, purple's on top, purple's on bottom, something like whatever. There's subtle differences, but it's basically a nice colorful flag.
That's wild.
Right?
That's wild. Might almost get fired.
Yeah, man. See, because the first reports were rainbow flag and then it was changed to peace flag. But so it goes. But that's the difference. Look at that guy. That's the difference in life right there. Upside down fucking flag, yo.
And the rainbows wow, yikes. That sounded pretty derogatory right there, the rainbows.
Well, at least it's after 9:30.
So the people that the rainbow representatives probably like thought like, wow, we actually got a martyr for our cause right now.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is amazing. Like, we're gonna put this guy in a t-shirt, and then they're like, no.
Yeah, hang on.
Some misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, wait, whoa, hang on. So, yeah,
you know, you might be like, who's the apostle? The apostle that when the Romans came to kill him, who is it? Is it Matthew?
Judas?
No, not Judas. Peter? Was it Peter when they came to kill him? He's like, I don't know the man. I don't know the man.
Peter built the church on the rock of our faith. That's Judas, guy.
No, Judas delivered the package.
Oh, Judas, or denied him. Yeah, who denied him or something, and the bird crowed or something like that.
3 times, right?
Yeah.
What? You went to Catholic school, bro?
Yeah, guy.
You know your Bibles, eh?
Okay. I mean, some of them. You know, the regular ones, I guess.
So maybe that guy was like,
which is my song, guy. Peter built the church on the rock of our faith.
I don't know that song.
You don't know that one, guy?
I don't know that song.
Oh, all right. Look at this. Who denied Jesus? Comes up assuming Peter. Yeah, Peter, man.
Peter denied him 3 times.
And the rooster crowed. Yeah, there we go. So what now? Who's that now?
It's that guy. He's probably like Peter. He probably went out as a rainbow and said, no. I don't know the man. I don't know them.
Oh shit, they caught me on the field. I didn't think he was gonna get caught on the field, bro. Shit.
Man.
Shit.
I was watching right.
Oh, look at that. DJ Ron C. Star Q, what up? Mr. Ron C. Mr. Ron C, you drinking the Ray Nephew today, man? On a Tuesday, guy?
He's going hard on a Tuesday.
Oh, man. Mimi Kasimi, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Yes. Mimi Kasimi, what up with you? DJ Ron C, thank you so much for the raid, sir.
Man.
You are a scholar and a gentleman.
Big win last night. Who? What are you talking about, Ron C? What happened last night? You talking about, what was that the Raptors? No. No, he's talking about Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh, big. What is that? What is it? Monday, I guess. Well, I mean, what's such a big win about it, Mr. Ron C? I mean, I'm not here to disparage against anybody. I know we're going to hear the guy in the background and the other mod guy chirp in a second if he's here, but. What was so significant about that? It wasn't very significant. You guys ain't winning nothing. You guys are, it was good. Good effort. Good showing. Good for the rookies. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I was getting all aggressive with Mr. Ronci after he did such a nice thing by raiding into us. That's better. Let's go Buffalo. There we go.
Buffalo. Buffalo. How was Buffalo?
It was Detroit.
But how was Buffalo in Detroit?
A little stressful, but good.
Yeah.
It was a good culmination of a tough week of football for the Bills. You know,
they went 2-0 though.
2-0.
Yeah.
2-0 in Detroit.
But tough grind out.
No, I mean, didn't have some practices. Practices got canceled. Had to travel. Got to get shoveled out. Went to get shoveled out of their homes. Go to Detroit. Come back. Win again.
He says Sixburg.
Sully B. Fitty. What up, sir? Good evening.
Sully B. Fitty comes in with the how about them Cowboys, though?
Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys, you know what's going to happen to the Cowboys. Dak's going to choke.
He says Cowboys are poop.
Is that what she said? That was a good one. I like what she did there. That was cute. I like that.
Yeah, man. So the Buffalo, the Detroit trip was a good trip.
Yeah, went to we stayed in Windsor the first night. Got there, found a little pub in the area. Did that. Went to the casino. Went to bed. Woke up. Crossed the border. Went to the Bills game.
Casino is in Windsor.
Windsor Casino.
Caesar?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Caesars.
I saw it.
Caesars.
Cammy 23, what up with you? Reggae City, what up with you?
Good evening. T-shirt with the upside down pineapple on it.
How can you see through my sweater, bro? It's pretty hectic. That's pretty hectic.
Was this a new shirt? Was this a new release?
No. Let's see here.
There's no pineapples on that guy. Anywho.
Upside down pineapple.
But yeah, it was a good little trip. It's a long drive, man.
Is it a stay over or is it a like watch the game come back?
We went up the night before because the game was at 12:30. So we went up the night before, did the casino stuff, and then just ran over to the border because it was like 20 minutes from the hotel to the stadium.
You remember the hotel that we stayed in when we went?
Where did we stay?
That's what I'm trying to ask if you remember.
Hollywood Casino. That's what.
There was a casino. Yeah, there was a casino in there, right?
That was Prez was trying to convince me of, because he kept saying, "Yo, that's where we stayed." And I was like, "No, you weren't there that one. He wasn't there. Who was there? That was with Dom, right?
Dom, P-Man, and Nate, little Nate.
Where did we stay? No, that was MGM then. No.
MGM,
no,
yes,
MGM.
MGM. That's right. And there was a casino. Yeah, I like the fact that there was a casino in there.
Yeah, it's nice to just walk downstairs and drop two pieces of change on the craps table.
So how was your experience at the casino when you went at Caesars in Windsor?
It was okay. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come out on top.
Yeah, we went at first and I went a little bit and then we went back to the room and Prez went to bed and I was like, I'm going downstairs for a little bit. So I sent him a couple of videos while I was downstairs. Oh, goddamn slot. I used to hate the slots, man. I love me the slots now. It's great. Dandy.
Slots, eh?
Slots, man. And
then P-Man preaches slots.
He made me play the slots. He taught from the time he was like, "Yo, you should play the slots and play it like this." Done. That's when I started winning it. Yeah.
Maybe I need to listen to him.
Yeah. Whatever. He's like, look for the ones with the bonuses, and always max your bet.
Always max the bet. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, how much money you putting into the machine? Wait. Boom! Guess who steps in the room? Jay Cush, aka Ben Paid in the house. What up with you? What up with you? How much you start with inside the machine?
$1.
What? Oh, so
Dollar.
you're paying a penny slot?
Well, I didn't start with $1, but you know.
Oh, I get what's going on. I get. Okay. I get.
Easy apply. Pizza in the break room. What up, easy apply? All right, you're saying? You have more questions for me?
Easy apply. What up with you?
Yes, penny slots.
Okay. Good. Nice. So you made the best out of some penny slots.
Yeah, man, I'm like $4, guy.
Okay. Congratulations on your victory. Having a good experience, a positive experience. When
Pay
I say
for the
positive,
hotel.
I mean
Pay for the hotel. It was great.
$4 hotel. Okay, yes.
$4 hotel is Windsor, guy. Windsor's a small little tiny city, guy. It's a little itty bitty city, yo.
$4 hotel.
Lyndon, good evening. Big up. Yeah, it was a good trip.
Well, that's good.
I was
We're driving through Windsor. My son was like, there's no worse place in the world than here. I'm like, there's gotta be, son.
There's lots of worse places than Windsor, I guess.
It's
got a casino.
Right?
It's got a casino.
I go, there's gotta be worse places than here. So I go, if we cross over the border, you're gonna see a worse place right away. He goes, it can't be worse. Yeah, he stuck to his guns that Detroit's better than Windsor.
Detroit, what? I mean, that little small area of Detroit's nice now. They built it nice, but it's like only yay big. You know when you're in it. You know when you're in it. You know when you're out of it.
LA Mulcair, what up with you? They got to dye the water, right? You know that?
They what?
They dye the water.
What do you mean they dye the water? What does this mean?
So the water that is that Lake Erie?
Where? There?
So the bridge crosses over a body of water.
Yeah.
And apparently they dye that water, so it has.
What color do they dye it, guy?
A respectable color where you can look at it and not say, "Oh."
Really?
Yeah.
Like the Hamilton water.
What do they do with that?
Oh, you didn't hear about the Hamilton water, guy?
No, talk to me.
The stories are true. They actually admitted that the Hamilton Harbor is, well, first of all, Hamilton, but Hamilton, there's a leak. They confirmed a leak in the sewage system. So there's stuff going right in. So people that go to like the beach in Hamilton and go in the water, they're dipping their toe in the poop, yo. Yeah, man. That's why I don't go in the water around these parts, man. It's bound to happen. So don't dip your toe in the water in the hammer.
Oh, I did think I see something like that.
Yo, man. It's like a little
300 and something million like gallons or something, or even like
300 and something million loads of poop, guy.
Yeah. 300 and like, yes. A whole heap of leakage. I did see that in the elevator on CP24.
In the elevator?
Tickers. I saw that quite recently.
What kind of elevator you have, guy?
Act like you've never been in an elevator before, my brother.
Not like that. Yeah, 26-year leak in Hamilton sewage system dumped more than 300 million liters of poop. Doesn't say poop specifically in the harbor.
300 million. Newsflash elevator. Exactly.
What happened?
Denise Jojo says, a newsflash elevator. You walk in and you come out informed, ready to conquer the world. Ready? You walk in the elevator, come out ready for cooler talk.
DJ Pauly Lopez, what up? Toes, poops, and hammers. So it goes. You never know what you're going to find on Pizza in the Break Room.
We know what you're not going to find.
What you're not going to find?
On Pizza in the Break Room.
What's that? I don't know.
Everybody, what are you not going to find in Pizza in the Break Room?
All right. Press the button, guy.
Can't find it.
You can't find the button. You can't find pizza. There's pizza. Man, I seen pizza in here a time or two.
Bear pizza.
Bear pizza, guy.
Bear
Don't worry. Don't
Their pizza.
worry. There's not a. These guys are acting like. See, these guys don't answer like this on Instagram when we ask questions. These guys are all jokes, guys. Where's the crowd participation? Anywho,
All right, y'all. This is Pizza in the Break Room, episode 72. You got Tina Hotshot Couture
Chicago
J.
Bulls 72 and 10. Don't mean a thing without the ring.
Ooh, all right,
Don't mean a thing without the ring.
I see what you did there. We'll see you in a second. We'll be right back.
We here now. We here. Yeah. It's in the break room, y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Woo!
Yes, yes, yes. So, T. Hotshot, welcome back to Canada.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was a great
And everybody, thank you for joining us on Pizza in the Break Room, episode 72. And again, Mr. DJ Ron C. and Mrs. Ron C., thank you for organizing the raid. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. And we appreciate everybody joining us on Pizza in the Break Room. And again, if you are watching this episode and you're not logged in, whether it be on Twitch or on YouTube, for instance, on Twitch, log in, sign in, and get involved in the conversation, get inside the chat. I know you might be just watching from the computer, but not logged in. So you can't put in your 2 cents. We want your 2 cents. Because your 2 cents might be the 2 cents that brings this thing over the top.
Could be that.
Right?
Could be that. Could be that.
So I went across the border this week. Last week, actually.
Where did you go?
I went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They call it Dairyland.
Dairyland?
That's right.
Right. You find it, is it? They don't have milk in bags there, right?
Ooh, no.
Because that's a Canadian thing?
I don't think I've seen a bag of milk anywhere before.
Because the Americans go wild when they see bags of milk. But I don't know about the rest of the world. Like, is it only Canadians that have milk in the bags?
Good question, because I don't ever remember going anywhere. I don't remember going anywhere else and opening up the fridge and seeing a bag of milk in the fridge.
I mean, nowadays, I don't know what the ratio is nowadays, but I know the American, and then you just said it's the dairy thing. So I imagine that all their milk comes in like little gold jugs, gold lined glass jugs or some shit, because they're from Dairyland.
So how about this? Not only is the bag of milk a thing, but then the jug that you put the bag of milk in must be a Canadian thing as well then. Because what else would that thing be used for?
I can't imagine seeing somebody trying to open that bag for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine, I guess if you're American and you just come to Canada and you're at home by yourself and you gotta open the bag, guy. That whole bag is going over the ground, guy.
Who did I see? I saw one time I saw they were interviewing one of the rookie Raptors. It was like a couple years ago. And this rookie Raptor, he loved eating cereal every morning. And he says like he didn't know how to like get cereal because he couldn't get the bag open.
Right?
But it's a whole mission. Like if you know, you know. That's what that bag of milk is. If you know, you know. Like you know how to
get the little thing. You just got a little.
Yeah. So look at that. So there's the bag of milk that's Canadian.
Right.
The thing that holds the bag of milk has to be Canadian, and then that thing that has to be Canadian. According to our friends in Google, bagged milk is also common find in India, China, Russia, and plenty of other countries around the world. I wouldn't know. I ain't never been.
All right. So Dairyland. We're driving to Dairyland. How was the drive to Dairyland?
Well, I left home at 7:00 in the morning.
7 a.m.
7 a.m.
That's a bad time to leave your house, guy.
Well, a couple things had to happen before I left. So
fair enough.
I mean, ideally, 6 o'clock would have been ideal, but 7 was fine. And it wasn't crazy traffic.
Little traffic?
When you got to you know where what's that street called? After Huron, Ontario.
McCowan.
Nah. after Huron, Ontario, there's
Ford Drive.
it's the name of a person. What's his name?
Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
No, not Mavis.
Mavis.
Not Mad Mavis.
Auntie Mavis.
Auntie Mavis. Not Auntie Mavis. Winston, Uncle Winston. So, anyways, after I passed Winston Churchill, it was just smooth driving. So, boom. I'm driving in my car. There's 3 of us in the car. And then there's a car with my brother, my mother, and the 2 children in that car. So my car is me, Carla, Fitz. The other car is my mom, Kareem, Kado, and Kareem's daughter, Tantra. So we get to the border.
Uh-oh.
And
you lied when they fucking asked you if you were a vegan, guy.
You're
so stupid. Tell the truth, damn it. Okay, so, go on, yeah.
So Kareem's car was ahead of us. So boom, they went through. And then now I get there now and they go, you got any alcohol? No. Firearms? No. You bringing any, how much money you got? I got maybe six,
I got $2. I got $2.
$4. I said maybe $600 or so. I don't know. Right? And he goes, okay, you vaccinated? I said, no. He goes, no. He goes, are any of y'all vaccinated? I said, no. He goes, well, you know, you got to be vaccinated to go into America, right? And then in my head, I'm like, the car right in front of you, what are you talking about? So then he goes, you gotta go inside. All right. So I go inside now. And I'm thinking, you know, why they asking? How come they didn't ask them? And who cares if they didn't ask them? Why they asking me?
They didn't ask me.
Right?
Because I smelled like meat.
Wow, probably. He smelled sick. He's like, yo, this guy has a couple of days left, man. So I'm in there. Then they come and start questioning me. Where am I going? I said, I'm going to Milwaukee, go visit some family. How much money you have? I go, how much money you guys want?
What kind of car were you driving in, guy?
I rented a car. I rented a Toyota Camry. So boom. So then he goes, are you guys vaccinated? Are you vaccinated? I go, no. He goes, is anybody vaccinated? I go, no. He goes, are you vaccinated? So I'm like, what does this mean? Right? And I go, no. He goes, well, you know, you got to be vaccinated to go into the US, right? And I go, yeah, well, I thought you didn't have to be anymore. There's, you know, the whole conversation was that you didn't have to be, like, there's people going across like regularly. And I didn't want to say because my brother and my mother and my son is out there across the border. I didn't want to say that. Go get them.
Go, they're running. They're running. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right. So then he was just, yeah, all right.
So then they turned us back. Right. So then I called my mother and said, hey, they turned us back. She goes, what? Why? I go, because we're not vaccinated. She goes, well, they didn't ask us. And I go, well, I guess that's the way it goes. So then now I'm just like moping because I really wanted to go and see my family. Like, again, like I was saying last time we spoke, I hadn't seen them in over 10 years. And like, I really wanted to go and see them. Right. And plus my auntie out there, she's sick. And I was like, I got to, you know, go see. So we go and we stop at a restaurant to go eat. It was a vegan restaurant in downtown Windsor. I'd never been this deep in Windsor before. And I was sitting there, I'm thinking, do we try again?
Hmm.
Do we try again?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, do we try again? And I'm like, I don't know, man, because now I don't know what happens if we try again. Like, I don't know if this. Didn't we just tell you? You know what? Come, lock up the iron bars. Like, I just don't know the repercussions. I don't know how they.
So, all right. So, when you were there the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and you said no, I'm not back. What did they say to you?
They said you got to be vaccinated to come into America.
Mm-hmm.
And really, there was not much more conversation other than them keep asking me how much money I got.
So when you left there, you're just like, all right, so I'm not vaccinated, I'm leaving.
Well, they kind of turned me around and opened up some gate that I could drive back through.
Yeah. They had to open up the gate on me one time because they tried to charge me like $200 for like $40 of alcohol. And I was like, fuck that, I'll turn right back. Fuck that. And they opened up the gate. I didn't know that gate was there. Anyways, all right. So you're eating the lettuce, and you're having this moral dilemma.
Really, what I had was this amazing what they call them, fry supreme at this restaurant. So now I'm sitting there and we're talking, and I'm like, yo, like, should we try again? Should we try again? And they're like, well, you want to try? Let's try. And I'm like, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I just don't know what the repercussion, the consequences will be of making this attempt again. And I go like, what if I go and then they ban us from coming to America, right? Again, like forever. And I'm like, no big deal. But I do want to see my auntie. But also, I don't want to put Fitz in a predicament where if they ban us, he can't go.
He can't go, yeah.
Because, like we're trying to get him to school next year. Right? So then now I'm just sitting in this restaurant, like ifing and button. I'm like shaking, actually, because like I'm really like about to go off a roller coaster. I don't know what decision to make. And I'm just like nervous because I'm like, I want to go, but I don't know what the outcome will be. And then I just said, you know what? Let's go. So I hopped in the car, nervous.
How long is this from the time?
Like 2 hours later. Right. So my mother and brother and the kids, they decided to go shopping now because they're already across the border. So they decided to go shopping in Detroit somewhere.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna try the tunnel. Right, but I'm like, no, because they must have computers and they talk to each other and all these things. So I drove towards the tunnel, and then it says, all right, follow these arrows, and you get to the tunnel. So then, boom, I follow these arrows, and I get to a spot, and it's like, now I'm at the tunnel, and it's like, now there's no turning back because there's a large traffic going this way.
Yeah.
And there's no U-turn.
You can't, you're done now. Yeah.
So I'm like, here we go. This is me going up the roller coaster right now. This is me going up. I'm like, oh shit. Like,
you're driving?
Yeah. And all I hear is just the click, 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 click with the roller coaster going up the thing. So then we get to what's it called? We get to the border, to the custom officer, takes the passports. He goes, we all going? We're all going to Milwaukee for what? I'm gonna go visit family. You got any firearms? No. You got any alcohol? No. How much money you got? $600.
Yeah.
He was all right. Fine, go. I said, yeah. I said, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yo, that was like, start the car. But the car was already started.
This guy said, yeah, question mark. No, you should have been gone.
Yo,
that's wild. Tadal, big up, Miss Sylvia. Good evening.
Yeah, man.
Happy Tuesday. That's wild, yo.
It is. So I made it across the border.
Yeah.
And it was just like, sweet. Easy drive heading in. That next 7 hours worth of drive was just easy. It's like, yo.
It's 10 hours to go there, guy? Or how long?
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah, man. So it's all good. Got to hang out with the family. It was awesome. finally got to see my kids, and like they hadn't seen them in a long time, and they hadn't seen the young one at all.
Right.
Ta-da! What up with you, Daryl? What's going on with you, my brother?
What up, Daryl? It's 10 hours. That's a good
Give me a
drive.
second.
Oh, shit. What the hell? What is that? This? Oh, good. Oh no, good. I was about to do a commercial. He's back. Whew. That was pressure. Jeez, I felt it.
You can't handle commercials. Commercials was like your stick. That was your go-to. I thought we did this thing so you could do commercials.
Well, but I mean, I was about to, and then you came back, so it's all good. So I won't do it again. I lost it. No, man, I lost it now. Whew. Jeez. Foxy G's in the break room. What up?
Foxy G, what up with you? What up with you?
Okay, World Cup. How much World Cup you watch?
Oh man, I didn't get to watch Canada play in the first game because we were driving. But I watched a little bit, especially over the past couple of days.
I listened to the Canada game in the car going to Windsor. Yeah.
Right. Because
sounded wild.
That was driving time. They really showed out in the first game, though. Like everybody had a lot of good things to say about Canada and the way they performed in that very first game.
Yeah, that's tough. You get one chance sometimes, man. That's it, right?
But yeah, it was
because then they just got proper drugged. Oh. Canada.
But our guy, Alphonso Davies, I mean, he has a fantastic story. He has a fantastic story, like his humble beginnings.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It was you know what, I see it because you watch tennis at all? Do you watch any tennis?
Nah.
No tennis, man? So like 10 years ago, maybe more, maybe less. All right. That's when Canada for tennis first started being like, all right, you guys are serious. All right. Like you guys are a little bit serious. And sometime last week, there was this tournament and Canada won. And I haven't been watching as much as I used to, but we got some wicked guy.
Is he the blonde guy with the long hair?
No, the black guy. Felix. I forget his name. He's got a French name.
He's not a French guy?
Huh?
He's not a French guy?
What's his name? Somebody knows his name, man. Anyways, yeah, the Davis Cup. And anyways, all that to say, from back then, the star back then was Milos Raonic. You heard of Milos Raonic?
Right, yeah, for sure.
That guy. So he was like the true first something in that sport that legitimized Canada, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then now, 10 years later, or however many years later, these guys, or this Felix guy, is wicked, and now he's like, fourth in the world. He's supposed to be the next big thing, and he's been playing. Yeah, Felix Aliassime. Thank you, Foxy. So that's how I see soccer right now. Like, it's wicked that they're here, but soon they're just going to be, don't worry about it, we're all good. But this is the first, like the whole Canadian tennis program got big, and Milos was like the first big star for a little while. And now you got kids coming up from that. I think it's these guys. Like, so from now on, Canada's going to be in the World Cup every time, all the time, and they're going to like win and shit.
Because I mean, they did well, and a lot of people were saying that Canada performed really, really good. I think some guys got new teams now to go to after this, right after this performance. Alphonso scored the first goal in Canadian World Cup history. Mad. That's mad. But my son was saying when we were watching the game yesterday, when we were watching the Croatia game, my son was saying like they had the wrong defenders on. They needed some younger, faster defenders on because these Guys look like they were running in. He said they looked like they were running in a dream.
Running in a dream scene. Yeah, that's true. That's what I heard. That's some of the stuff that I heard. You should have let the young.
It's like that. They look like they're running in a dream. You know, like when you're running, you just can't get away. I said, yeah, that's a good description. They look exactly like that.
Yeah.
He said that they needed some of the younger fullbacks that were, you know, like more sprite, just more full of energy and quick. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, Croatia is no joke. So I mean,
yeah, that's the other thing too.
Croatia is no joke.
It's a tough group, man. Belgium and Croatia, even though, you know, Belgium seemingly now is no good. But just going into that, at the end of the day, if we lost 1-0, we'd probably be going like, oh, you know what? All right. Okay. You know, does it look a little bit different? I guess. I know the players wouldn't tell you that. I know they're disappointed, but I don't know. It's all good what they're representing, I think.
Jesse Reed, what up with you? What is up? Yeah, man. When we were watching the game yesterday, Carla's like, yeah. Is Croatia sponsored by Purina Puppy Chow? And I just had to start laughing. I'm like, I'm like, you damn right. They look like Purina Puppy Chow.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, oh, yeah, shit. All right, cool. Yeah, makes sense. That is funny. When does Canada play? Tomorrow or no? Thursday. Tomorrow. Thursday? When's the next game? They're going to win next game. They're going to win next game. What do you think?
Morocco.
Morocco's going to spank them too. Thursday. Thank you, folks.
No, I just think out of principle they're gonna
draw.
I think they're gonna show out.
Like what? 2-0, 3-1.
Crazy mind. I was like, there's 4 goals happening tomorrow.
4 goals, so 3-1 or 4-0.
No, 4 for Toronto scores. I mean Toronto. Super homer, right? Truncated the whole team down into Toronto. Yeah, I say Canada scores 4. Like that might be crazy, but anybody in the chat can tell me I'm crazy right now. Anybody who knows better.
So it goes. Mm-hmm. So it goes, I guess. How's Christmas shopping? Did you get some Christmas shopping done in the States?
I didn't do any. You know, we went to some outlets, but I didn't do any Christmas shopping, which I should have. But then the lineups were long, man.
Yeah?
The lineups were long. I went to an outlet called Pleasant Prairie. That was in between. It's kind of like in between Milwaukee and Chicago.
Mm.
I mean, I let the kids buy some stuff. I got some stuff for the kids, but like I didn't do like Christmas shopping.
Outlets aren't the same as they used to be, yo. Like back in the day when we used to cross the border to go to like Buffalo or Niagara outlets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
In the Bandit, yo.
Oh, jeez.
On the small bridge.
Big shouts out to the Bandit.
In the small bridge. Like you come back, you spend, I don't know, we were in like high school, right?
All right.
I know you had your like haircut money, but you know, you spend like $200, you come back with a couple pair of shoes.
$200, you said?
Bunch, yeah. No?
That's a lot of money, bro.
Back then, right?
What?
But you come back like good to go.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, $200 sounds like a lot. Like that sounds like $200 sounds like overdoing it.
$200 Canadian, guy.
Nah, but yeah, the outlets are crazy then. Like you can get stuff for $5 back then in an outlet and be like yo, I'm coming to floss.
Yeah, like a nice jacket, yo.
But we did all right though, because we did some shopping, and I know did a bunch of shopping, for instance, and amount that I spent on shopping was equal to a pair of shoes that was bought in that shopping if I just bought the shoes alone here. You get what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, we got some good stuff done.
That's good. IQ Remix, what up? Good evening, sir.
Ta-da!
Yeah, man. Outlets were way better back in the day. And Black Friday, that kind of stuff. You know, like now it's like Black Month again. In November, the whole month is deals.
And
It's
just in case
different.
y'all are wondering what the bandit is, so back when we were in high school, our good friend P-Man, Tadal 55, he was the first one to have a car, or at least have access to a car. And his car was the same car, Mighty Venom, what up with you? His car was the same car that Burt Reynolds drove in Smokey and the Bandit. But the white version. So we used to call it the Bandit. So yeah, we drive across to Buffalo in the Bandit. And just how many, we used to get a lot, and then we used to put the clothes, at least I used to go
Wear
buy a
some
whole bunch of
clothes.
clothes and then
Yeah.
put the clothes on top of the clothes that I'm wearing and come back in the car hot. Did you buy anything? Yeah, and this is a slice of pizza.
Uh, leftover pizza.
Chicken wings. What's the chicken wing place called? Oh man.
Oh, not Anchor. Start with a J. No,
Okay, come on, the chat. You got to know what the chicken wings place spot is called in
my bad.
Buffalo.
My brain.
Oh,
went,
Buzz? Is it something called Buzz? No.
Buzz. No.
Everybody had to have had a chicken wing spot in
Honeys, yo.
Buffalo.
Honey's, yo.
I'm not familiar.
Honey's.
Honey Bear, okay. No, not Wingstop.
This guy said churches.
No, who said that? Why? Why would they say churches?
Honeys, man. Yeah, man. Honeys,
Yeah.
yeah. Right? Yeah, there you go, Tadal. Thank you. I just there we now. I feel validated now.
Okay. Okay, all right then.
If I go back to, is Honey still there? Honey's still no. Honey's can't still be there.
Don't you live next door to Honey's? Aren't you like there? Isn't that like a lunchtime trip for you?
Get calling Uber Eats.
Mm-hmm.
Uber Eats. Honey's in.
Check your thing. Check your thing. It probably says 45 minutes.
Pick your border. No, I haven't done Christmas shopping. Actually, I bought one gift for Christmas shopping so far. I think I started. That's a good start. So, what is it? Yeah, it's not even December. I was supposed to put my tree up on Sunday, but I didn't put my tree up on Sunday. I think that would have been the earliest that I've put a tree up. That's early. But people, I don't know, man. People had their shit up from early. People get their stuff up from early, man. Like that's crazy.
No, I don't believe it. She's just trying to pressure people.
No, man. I believe it.
She's just trying to cause anxiety in the chat right now. All gifts are wrapped. Is it December yet?
How many people have their Christmas shit up? How many people have their Christmas stuff up? Or how many? Or do you have your Christmas stuff up? There's the question.
LA Mulcare says mine is up already. That's fine. But me know it's nothing to wrap.
There's nothing except the fake gift boxes, guys.
No, tell me what nothing. Mr. Ross about everything wrap every year.
IQ Remix, no. All right. Still have welcome to my door. So, yeah, man. It's too early, man.
Ms. Ronsky said every year before Halloween she finished wrapping her gifts.
Trees up tomorrow for Foxy. Everything wrap up. So it goes. Gift cards are in the envelopes. Yo, man. My daughter, she's done Christmas shopping, she told me. And she said, "Yeah, man." She was just stuff was just coming one day, boom, one day, next, and she had a gift wrap. She clicked the gift wrap button. She told me, I was like, "Click the gift wrap button."
Oh yeah,
There's a gift wrap button. She's like, "Look." I was like, "Nice." So
Amazon.
click the gift wrap button on Amazon, people.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
Miss Sylvia says she is done shopping. So Miss Sylvia, really, you're done shopping, or you're just done with shopping?
she's like, "Fuck it." She's like, "I walked into that motherfucker and I was just got pre-lit tree."
Yes. LA Mulcare's tree be smoking and drinking.
I don't know, man. No one wants to do malls, and it's not that bad, first of all. And I'm switching to all online stuff. So the one gift I got online, I'm tracking it. I get updates when it moves. It's great.
I'll put on my tree next week. I'll do the yearly tree putting up thing with the kids next week. And then, so next week brings us to what? That'll be like December 7th.
No, man. Like next week, what? Like next week, Tuesday?
Next week, Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. What we got there? What's that? What's that date?
Like coming up right now?
Yeah.
Is the 4th.
Okay. If I get the gifts done by the 11th, I've done really, really, like, life's different for me. So okay. Well, do I want to change life like that much?
Well, what's the change? That are you still going to go to the store?
So if I get it done by the 11th, that means that I've done it online. That's what that means. If I've done it by the 11th, I've done it online.
But I mean, might as well. I think, right? If you can, especially for gifts. Like, I won't buy myself clothes online. I buy somebody else clothes online and like send them the gift receipt. Guy. Done. Matt T. Toledo 4.
Argentina champion World Cup.
First time chatter. Big up. Good evening.
Do we believe this though? Do we believe this? And I don't know, Mati Toledo 4, if Argentina will be able to be the World Cup champion this year, because I hear that Canelo Alvarez is on his way to Qatar to go beat up Lionel Messi. Because apparently Lionel Messi disrespected the Mexican flag, and he didn't like that.
I saw that.
And he didn't like that, so he's on his way to Qatar to go thump up Messi. So after the thump up, I don't know if Argentina will be able to be competitive enough.
Tumpa. Oh, that's the guy that scored the goal today. I watched that game, not even to watch soccer. It was just interesting to have U.S. playing Iran. I thought that what's the U.S. captain? Did you see the reporter asked him if he how does he feel representing a country with that hates on the black folk? Basically, was the question.
That's Christian Pulisic?
No. The captain for USA. I forget. I don't know his name. But that Pulisic guy scored a goal, right? That guy's from USA. He scored a goal for USA.
Okay.
But prior to that, in the press conference, they had asked him that. And I thought he answered the question well. I'm not even going to try to quote what he said, but he just answered the question well. And apparently that's kind of part of why he was the captain for the team. So
he's good. He's good with the press.
Not even that he was good with the press.
He has a TikTok account.
Probably. He seemed younger a little
TikToker.
bit. Yeah.
Ask me anything. I'm ready.
AMA. Right. That's the world we live in. Always good deals online. What's going on here? Gift cards for $45. What kind of gift? What's going on here?
Where's that?
Oh, I bought a $50. Well, these guys are shopping online here. McDonald's gift cards. Oh man. Anywho, you're right. You're right. They are unnecessary questions, but I guess that's the thing of the World Cup. I guess being in front of it all. For real.
Let's see.
There's no reason to ask him some of those questions. But yet, I guess they also had to see it coming, and I think that's why he was there, which is a good thing that guy was there, because he, another person representing that question could have answered it differently.
Let me see if I can hear what's going on here with that.
Google U.S. captain.
Or go home for Team USA. Excitement building for
That's not it. Is that?
Young team of stars and the rest of the tournament.
I'm hoping for a 3-1 win.
The Americans getting in practice before their make-or-break game against Iran.
I know their confidence is good after the results so far, so their work effort, I think, will really bring it home for us.
The two countries,
or maybe later in it.
Rivaled in Tyler Adams scolded
this guy.
Team captain
That was
Tyler
that guy.
Adams scolded by an Iranian reporter for mispronouncing Iran.
Our country is named Iran, not Iran.
Who also questioned him about the treatment of Black people in the U.S.
My apologies on the mispronunciation of your country. That being said, there's discrimination everywhere you go. In the U.S., we're continuing to make progress every single day.
The coach and captain
Yeah, see the
aiming to keep
you
the
gotta
team
see the whole
focused
thing.
on moving to
Anyways,
the next round.
Despite everything going on off the pitch, Team USA told me it's all about mindset.
I'll find you the clip.
But
But no,
people them place Iran.
no, man. Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. But even that question, he answered it well. So
Composed.
Yeah, just so
Good for him. That guy's the captain.
that guy's the captain.
All right.
If
Good
I
for
have
him.
all my P's and Q's in order, I guess that would be the guy. And it was a thing making him captain, I guess, as well. So I don't know anything too in depth about USA soccer or anything like that, but apparently they chose the captain.
It's pretty cool to know that they chose him to be captain, and we're at a time right now where you don't have to comb your hair and you can still be captain. That's dope.
That's how I felt during COVID at work, guy. When we were first on the Teams meetings.
Yeah.
And I had the COVID hair guy. Remember? You guys remember the COVID hair?
Yeah, Rasta Sean.
Episode 1.
Rasta Dot.
That was fun at work. That was great. I remember meeting the client for the first time with that.
Yeah. And did they shy away from a conversation with you, or did they greet you?
I let my personality shine through.
Ooh, this guy and his personality.
That's what I'm just,
It's kind of this shiny personality.
Yeah. That's all I got. I work with that.
Do you feel that the USA will go to the quarterfinals? Asked Matty Toledo.
No idea. I don't know soccer that good, man. Or football. To Matty Toledo, I feel like I got to say football.
Huh.
I don't even know who they play. Who do they play? I think we know who they play, but who do they play next? Isn't that set right now? If it's the Dutch, no. They're not. Love me. I know the Dutch is set too, but I forget who they play, so I don't know.
Dutch.
Oh, they play the Dutch? Oh, they're done. They're not beating the Dutch.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Oh, did I pronounce that wrong? It's a sensitive time. Ms. Ron, it's sensitive out here.
Dutch versus USA. Yeah. Dutch 2-1. How's that? We'll check in on that next week.
Sensitive.
See? Look, you're using cap locks. She's yelling at us.
Yeah, sensitive. Because it's that type of time. It's sensitive.
See, that's why you can't be using cap locks, yo.
Can't just be saying anything out here in these streets nowadays. It's crazy.
They can beat the Dutch. Anything can happen. I think Lyndon thinks Lyndon thinks USA is going to beat the Dutch. I think. Is that what you're saying, Lyndon? That seems like you're tempering me on saying that the Dutch is going to drub the USA. So it goes. So
on your drive, how long was your drive?
Drive to where?
To Detroit.
Basketball. From here it's 3 hours.
3 hours. So what was it, just music or just conversations?
Well, we met up on one of the the carpool lots.
Yeah.
So I drove for an hour and a little bit by myself, and that was listening to the game. By the time we met up, the game was done. And then a lot of catching up, some good catching up with the Prez.
Uncle Jesse says, you only got one more game, then it's home sweet home.
Is this the game, right? This is it? This is the one game and they're done?
Sounds like what Uncle Jesse said.
Or is he saying they're going to beat the Dutch and then they're going home? Spain versus Brazil final. Book it.
Not if Matty Toledo has anything to say about that.
For real.
Not
so now, how's the B-Town pool going today? Who's winning in the B-Town pool? I didn't enter the B-Town pool this year because I always lose in the soccer pool. There's a soccer pool that's been going on for 30 years. I don't do the soccer pool anymore because I suck. I always come in last in there because I never watch until the World Cup. And then it's a World Cup pool. And then I lose. So it goes.
You guys got a B-Town World Cup soccer pool?
Yeah.
Okay. Tidal says, who cares? I think I'm out.
See? And so I don't waste my money on that, yo. I'm always out. So it goes.
So the reason I asked you, how did you pass your time while you were driving to Buffalo, to Detroit? Because on my journey, I had packed up a bunch of mixes, right? That's what they're called. We figured that out last week. I got a bunch of mixes from a bunch of different DJs last week, and I downloaded off of Netflix a couple of different episodes of TV shows. One TV show that I ended up watching was called Pepsi, Where's My Jet?
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
Yeah.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's a waste of my time, but it's so interesting, I guess.
But why was it a waste of your time? Why do you say that?
Not that it was a waste of my time. I'll rephrase. It was a good time to watch it. Yeah. And it was interesting. It was interesting. They could have done it in a shorter time. They could have told that story in a shorter. They didn't need 4 episodes. That's 4 episodes, right?
Yeah, but you gotta be able to stretch things to 4 episodes. Or else you don't get a series, you know?
I'm just saying they didn't need 4 episodes. It was too much to tell that one story.
Well, yeah, it's like Who Shot JR. Like, all you got to do is tell me who shot him. Like, we didn't have to go a whole season of Who Shot JR. That boy Jer back at it again. Mr. 99, Mr. Channel 9. What up with you, sir? Thank you for joining us tonight. Peace in the break room. How was your evening? How was your what do you call it? Replacement
stream?
No, replacement streamer. Remember when the NFLers were on strike and they had what they called them? The replacements? Or was that a movie?
Both.
The replacements.
That was amazing. When was that? Holy shit. Wow. Yeah. Wow. NFL replacement players. That was 1987.
What? No.
No, they had replacement refs. Maybe it's replacement refs I'm thinking of. No, this is 1987. So I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking of 87. It's replacement refs. Then hang on.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been wise enough to know about no replacement players back in '87.
2012.
I barely knew about the NBA back in '87.
Yeah. Flint, what up, yo?
Yeah, but that show was pretty interesting to see how the kid took on the Pepsi challenge, where Pepsi in their efforts to take over a lot of the market share over from Coke, they started running competitions. And one of their competitions was you buy Pepsi, you get points, and you remit your points to get some stuff. So whether it be like hats, t-shirts, mugs, jackets, stamps, toys, whatever. But then one of the gifts, one of the redeemable prizes was what they call a Harrier fighter jet.
No, we got it. It's not even that it was a prize. It was on the Pepsi commercial.
Right.
They were naming off all the prizes.
Right.
So you can win. You can win a free Pepsi. You can win a 6-pack of Pepsi.
Right.
For this many points, and then you can win a Harrier jet for this many points. But because it was well back in the day, there was no like disclaimer on that motherfucker. So there you go. Now you can tell your story.
Right. So with
It's
all the
right,
prizes,
it's worth the watch channel. It's worth the watch.
It's worth the watch.
Just a chill out. It's just a chill out, turn it on and watch it type.
So I guess I won't even get too deep into it. All I'm gonna say is there was a bunch of prizes that you could win if you remit your points, as displayed in the commercial. And the last prize that was displayed in the commercial said you could win a Harrier jet if you remit 7 million Pepsi points. This one picnic said, yo, what? Just 7 million? Might jet that. So he went on a mission to collect 7 million Pepsi points. And
kids see what up.
And it made for an amazing little documentary, or interesting little captivating documentary.
Yeah.
DJ Kids see what up with you. So yeah, if you watch it, you'll be captivated. You'll want to finish and see what happened. And it was pretty interesting. Not mind blowing, but definitely captivating. Yes. Right? JC snaps. J Cap snaps. What up with you?
Good evening. Mrs. Ron C, you could have gotten the jet back in the day, man. There were no disclaimers on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
No disclaimers. That's smart, technically, but you know. What are you watching right now? And what else are you watching right now? Anything exciting?
I'm caught up with Atlanta, so I watch Atlanta every week. I'm still getting through what's that one with the robots?
Westworld.
I'm still getting through that. I'm digging it.
You don't watch Star Wars, right?
No, sir.
Miss Francili, what up? Good evening. You should watch. Like never. You know like zero Star Wars in you, man. Like says the guy with like my Star Wars table. My Star Wars shrine over here.
Nah.
Right in the middle. Oh, it's too bad, man. Andor is good, man. You could actually watch Andor by itself, to be honest with you. Star Trek is not better than Star Wars, and I watch Star Wars front to back as well. Star Trek and Star Wars front to back, every single one. I mean, Deep Space Nine didn't like too tough, but everything else, I've watched it, I just like Star Wars better.
I'm excited for this one to come back in.
BMF?
Yeah, that's a good watch.
Yo, see, now I'm gonna watch this, Flint, because I don't watch Addams Family, right? I know who the people are, but I never really watched an Addams Family. And then I see this Wednesday up in the mix, and it just looks like something I could just hop into. Right? This is what I'm telling you about Andor, Fitz. So see how I can.
Andor.
It's a Star Wars on Disney. It's you heard about the Rogue One movie on Star Wars. Anyways, there's a movie, Rogue One. It's like a standalone kind of movie, but it kind of ties some shit together. But you could just watch it by itself. It's different a little bit. And then anyways, the star of Rogue One is Andor, and then they made a series about Andor, which basically starts now from the beginning. So in Rogue One, that's kind of the closing end of the Andor story. And now the series that's out right now is the beginning. So you could watch it standalone, and maybe even not being a Star Wars person, I would say that's probably the one that you could actually watch to get into the world of Star Wars and not have to watch any more Star Wars after that too. If so, that's my description of Andor for you. Watch Andor, you might like it because it can be standalone.
There was one. Was it with Boba Fett?
Mm-hmm.
That was a series as well.
That was recent, yeah.
I did catch a little bit of that Boba Fett. I was at a friend's house.
Some of the new stuff is good. You know what they're doing well is
Jar Jar Binks has a series.
No, not yet. They're starting to tie some. So if you're a Star Wars fan, first of all, right now, they are starting to tell little itty bitty like stories that tie shit together. Like there's this. So during the pandemic, I watched Star Wars in chronological, is that right? Yeah, chronological order with like the whole thing, like the series and all that shit. Movie series all the way, and now they're still doing more of that where it just like, oh, that's what happened during the movie, this was happening over here. And they're telling those types of stories now, so it's actually pretty cool. Like the one, there's this like a little animated one, it's like 10-15 minute episodes, Tales of the Jedi, right? It's like 6 episodes, so I watched it in like whatever 2 hours, but it was like some of it was kind of mind-blowing, but whatever, it's pretty cool. What's the chrono like start like to now, like from like the timeline order, so from the earliest Star Wars that they got out there all the way through, and if there was a movie and then a series, I'd watch the series, then I'd watch the next movie and then the series. Some of the animated ones are actually good, kids see. From a Star Wars perspective, to be honest with you, like Clone Wars, the animated series is actually pretty fucking good, to be honest with you.
So the animated series, it gives you information into what's happening in the movies and the TV series.
They have basically they have both, right? So like there's a movie, The Clone Wars, but there's a series of Clone Wars that's I don't even know how many seasons. I'd probably say maybe 6 or 7 seasons, where it's like Anakin, so Darth Vader, Anakin, right?
Anakin used to live around here.
Oh,
yeah. Anakin went to the high school that's like right over my shoulder.
Right? For real?
Yeah, for real.
Anakin, really? I guess that makes sense. Kind of. Not really. You know how my brain works, Mrs. Ron. See, you asked me a question, I probably couldn't tell you, but I can tell you some stories about Star Wars. Anywho, yeah. Watch the series straight. So yeah, Anakin, and so that whole thing with Anakin. So some people, first when you watch Star Wars, Darth Vader was a scary man you might have had nightmares about and shit, and then you learn about Anakin. So Clone Wars actually just tells a good story about Anakin. But anyways, Howard Sims live from Jamaica. Big up
Howard Sims. What up with you? Thanks for joining us, man, as you soak in your sun. R2D2 and CP2.
Oh, good, man. But anyways, you can watch Andor. You can watch it standalone and be okay. And not have to get all into the Jedis and shit. You don't have to know about Vader and all that good stuff. Anywho, all that to say, I think now that was it Flint through Wednesday up there, I'm gonna watch Wednesday now because I'm like, oh, should I watch Wednesday? I don't know. People are telling me to watch it.
I was impressed with myself that I knew who Wednesday was when I saw Wednesday. Like I saw the name Wednesday, I'm like,
but that's what I mean.
And I'm like,
yeah,
how come I know that?
Right. That's how I feel about.
Why do I even
all that
know
shit.
that?
That's how I feel about it. So.
But yes, Wednesday looks like she's a sicker person though.
She's different still.
She's different still. She's a sicker person.
Different still. So, I guess I'm gonna watch that. I guess I'll check in on that. Are you gonna watch it? You think we should watch it? We should watch it, guy.
I probably won't watch it.
Let's push our boundaries, guy.
I don't know about pushing boundaries too much still.
No, you're not. You're not down with pushing boundaries? You're done with that?
For sure.
You seem like a boundary pusher just by blood, guy.
I don't know if I want to push a Wednesday boundary. But I might, you know what? All right, let's do it. Let's see what Wednesday's got.
We're going to watch it?
Yeah, we could put on Wednesday. I could put on Wednesday.
All right.
I could put on Wednesday.
So it go. Wicked. Bet. Is that what
Wednesday can go on in the shop, so yeah.
Yeah? Can it? Can it,
sure.
for real?
It should be able to.
What's in the shop? PG what? PG 13 in the shop?
Just no ass, no titties.
What is that nowadays though?
The occasional like F-bomb is fine, but not if like the main character is like a F-bomb monster. That this is.
So can you play the show in the shop? Yeah.
The show?
Yeah.
When you're chill.
When I'm chill.
Yeah, when you're chill, we can play the show in the shop. But then when you start getting passionate about certain things, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, sorry. He's just a little passionate with his F-bombs.
That's funny. All right, Mrs. Runcie, these fuckers are sensitive. Damn it.
Sensitive.
Whew. I've had this shirt all summer. I went this whole summer without wearing this shirt out. I thought I was going to wear it to a chillin' and grillin', then I didn't wear that. And then I didn't go to a chillin' and grillin'.
Why did you decide against it?
That day? I don't know that specifically that day. I think I just didn't go to chillin' and grillin'.
It's a dope shirt. It almost looks like a donut. Are they in a donut?
Well, that's what I said. I was wondering when you changed the background if I was going to get lost up in the background.
It's a dope shirt.
Like camouflage and shit. I'm trying to remember where I got it. It was like $14.99, guy. Great find. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh yeah, is that True Talks?
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Is it evening love language or is it like daytime, early morning love language?
3 p.m.
Okay. So he goes from his regular show into party.
Day party.
Oh. Okay.
Guy, I'm still trying to get a ticket, guy.
Okay. Now you're talking my crack-a-lackin' language.
I can't even get a ticket to this goddamn thing. So you remember in the beginning of the show, I was telling you about shit, not asking, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't even have a ticket. I looked and tickets were sold out. So it goes.
So this time he's doing a love language. Last time he exhausted himself for the people for his birthday.
In the 24 hours.
the amazing 24-hour stream.
Yeah, man. I think he's trying to do something again, but we'll see. We shall see. Huh.
Well,
how's your? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. How about what?
No. You first.
No, I was just about to get into Spicy P, man. I'm just happy that he's back.
It is good that he's back. You know what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking?
What's that?
Because I knew you were going to talk about Spicy P at some point. Not that that's a bad thing, because I'm happy that he's back as well, because that's good for the Raptors. Let's go Raptors.
Let's go Let's go. Yes.
Can we just get a little bit of love for OG Anunoby?
Of course.
No, not of course. I'm sorry. I mean, good for you for giving me of course, but I just want to put some emphasis on that. I have always said that he is like the best defensive player in the league. Like he's best perimeter defensive player in the league. And I always say the 3 times in the season that he gets angry and when he just like takes the ball and just says, yo, come. And he starts just like dunking on people.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to do that more. And if he can do that more, then OG. And he's been doing that recently while the whole goddamn team's been out, doing a good job of being a menace on both sides of the floor, because people are talking about him as a defensive player of the year candidate. And now more consistently, he has the confidence because of the situation. So it was good, actually, when Pascal even came back that first game and he was working his way into it. OG still had a good game because of that dynamic.
Yeah, for sure.
The time that he got.
For sure. I like OG's game.
OG's sicker, man.
OG's
people don't realize how good he is too. Anyway, sorry.
No, he's doing amazing things, and just his presence, his attitude, his approach to the game is like that thing that the team needs. You know, not to say like he is Kawhi or like Kawhi, but he has that calm presence that I'm just here to get my job done. And
he is quite Kawhi-like.
And you said the word confidence. He operates with the confidence like, I know that nobody can do my job like me.
I don't shoot to miss shots, yo. Man said I don't shoot to miss shots.
Remember that? That was dope.
Oh, OG's sicker, man. Once he gets angry, but now he doesn't have to get angry to do that anymore. But that's what it used to be. He had to get angry, and then every time he got angry, he'd just dunk on somebody. Bad call, dunk on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But he's always just been wicked on. It's hard as a perimeter defender to understand who's really a good defender, because it's like the difference between, I don't know, whoever. LeBron scoring 30 on 12 of 15 or whatever it is, 8 of 8 free throws, or scoring 25 on 3 of 17 with 12 free throws or some shit like that. It's just different. There's a difference when that shit happens. But it's hard to see that, because if you're a perimeter defender, then you're always basically playing the best player on the floor all the time. So 25 points and whatever else still looks good on the stat sheet against you. But when you watch the game and then now see the steals and all the little intricate shit that happens during the game, then you really see how good OG is. That's why I love OG, man. OG's sick.
Yeah, and it's just to his detriment that he's been pretty susceptible to injuries over the past couple of years. Like, I mean, to think that he was an integral part of the championship run, and then when it came to the championship, he couldn't even, like the playoffs, he couldn't even play. And just to think like how much stronger and crazy the team would have been if he was even available to play.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next year comes back and he sustains another injury. So I'm happy that he's not dealing with anything right now.
Healthy is good.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy is always good.
Yeah, I'm happy for him in that regard. And I'm glad Pascal is back, that's for sure.
Nothing wrong with that, that's for sure.
Came in and put in some good numbers, some good percentages. But the Hamilton native. Whew, Hamilton
You didn't believe
native,
me, remember? You didn't believe me, bro.
Hamilton native wows us.
You didn't believe me. It wasn't being biased. It was just that's what you're seeing right now this year.
That Hamilton native, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, wowzers.
It's great.
Top 4 in scoring. He's just making the game look too easy.
Right? Consistent.
Mm-hmm. But how's the team looking as a result of it, though?
His team?
Yeah, they're doing all right, or
I don't know, man. I thought you had notes right there, guy. I thought you might have the sensor. I'm gonna find out right now.
Demas, the Hamilton native, is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, your brethren's nephew, actually, Mark Alexander's nephew. Wolverine roots, yes.
What's the question again?
How's the team doing?
Oklahoma City. I mean, they're currently in 12th place. They're 8-13.
So that's not bad then.
Oh, I mean,
Because 12 is probably 2 games out of 4th, maybe.
sorry, what place did I say? I said
12?
Yeah, 12. It's 12th out of 15 teams, guy.
Yeah, but they're probably like 2 positions out of 4th place. Check and see. Can you see that? Like they could be like 4th place by next week.
Correct. They are.
Yeah.
They are. Hang on. 3 games out of 8th.
3 games out of 8.
And that means they are. What's this? How many teams coming now? How many teams are in the play-in and shit like that now? Whatever. Anyways, that many. 3 games out of 8. I forget how the playoffs work, right? So. But anyways, yeah, man. He's playing at a high level of basketball. You can see the Mary Ward in ya. It's true story. True bloody story. What else is exciting?
What is going on? What else is exciting?
Did you watch Trevor Noah?
Oh no, I didn't get into that yet. Was it good?
I watched that. It was good. I thought it didn't wow me, but then Trevor Noah's Trevor Noah as well.
I used to be a big fan of Trevor Noah. Like I used to turn on my TV and try to catch him every day.
But you don't like him no more?
I don't like him as much as I used to.
Why not?
I'll tell you, just to be transparent. During the whole vaccine time and the pandemic time, his stance was such that made me think to myself, I thought this guy was smarter than the way he's speaking right now.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that he was saying that. Okay, the reason why I liked him initially is because I just looked at him as a very intelligent man. Right? So a lot of things he said, I loved the way he put his words together, his conversations.
Free thinking?
And his ideas. Not so much that it was free thinking, but it was just very slick the way that he would put together his points of whatever he's talking about. It was very slick and I appreciated it. But But then now when he started talking about, like the pandemic and the vaccines and whatnot, to me, I was like, I know you're smarter than the things that you're saying. Like, I know that, like, the way that he deduces things, usually, it doesn't sound like he's putting that same type of effort into this particular topic. So I was like, you know what? I understand mans have a job to do, and even if they don't believe certain things, they can't stand by it because they need to get their paychecks, So, for instance, like a Kyrie, right? So, at the end of the day, I was like, I can't really listen to him like I listened to him before. And not like I'd stop listening to him, but I used to religiously listen to it, and make sure that I hear what Trevor Noah's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, like here we are, a couple months removed from those times. And, like there's a lot of people like going back on the things that they used to say and apologizing for their stances. And I'm like, all it took was like a certain type of deduction, understanding, or like even just critical thinking, But anyway, that's just why I'm not really on Trevor Noah like I used to be. And funny enough, this is how crazy things are. And you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I used to hate. Okay, let me not say hate, but I used to dislike Tucker Carlson. But then during that time, I was able to listen to Tucker Carlson and hear some of the things that he was saying, which sounded like he was actually like thinking about some things. But again, it's all about
free thinking.
So, sure, free thinking, or are you aligned with a particular company that profits on one way? So your conversation has to be this way, and Trevor Noah's conversation has to be this way. So, anyways, when it came to like the stance on the vaccine, Tucker Carlson's stance was something that I was aligned with, which kind of helped me have conversations and help people understand that just because you disagree with somebody doesn't mean that everything they say you have to disagree with. Because sometimes, like for instance, with the Kanye and Kyrie stuff, like Kanye, like I don't agree with a lot of things he says, but then sometimes there's some things that he says that are gems, right?
Mm-hmm.
So not because you dislike somebody doesn't mean that everything that comes out of their mouth is nonsense, right? So I found myself like that with Tucker Carlson. I found myself watching, like, I can't believe I'm watching this guy. But there were some things that made sense of what he would say, and adversely with Trevor Noah. I like him, but then there was things that he was saying like, I can't listen to this.
So it varies. It depends, I guess, right?
Yeah, it does depend.
Well, the world changes too. But I think you're able to change your stance. That's okay. Or I think I find more that people, so not you, people are always trying to make a stance. And I'm just like, I don't know, everything doesn't have to be a stance. Like I could listen to something that Tucker Carlson says, for example, and be like, all right, cool. I don't just have to hate on Tucker Carlson because maybe more stuff I do or do not agree with,
right.
For example. I can listen to that and say, all right, I can judge that. Like some shit's wild, I get it. You have to have like an overall stance on certain overarching principles, right? Sorry. Anyways, what you were gonna say?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
Oh. Anyways, so yeah, it varies. It just varies. You can. I just think you don't have to hate on everybody for anything. You can listen to their individual thoughts because some things you're going to align with, some things you're not. You can just be fucking nice to people in the first place. That's all. Just be nice to people. Talk about it, unless they're totally wild. Like some shit's totally wild, right? Like yes, but otherwise there's a middle ground on a lot of stuff.
So
that you can just not hate on. You can listen to.
When you said be nice about it, it brings me to the movie that I keep on mentioning. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh yeah,
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that movie now is on the verge, like it's favorite to kind of win, like sweep all the critical acclaim, all the awards, all the award shows. So it just now won Best Picture in a awards show called the Gotham Awards, right? So, anyways, the reason I bring it up is because you said just be nice, and there's a part of the movie where throughout all the chaos, right, the husband in this movie is like a calm guy, right? He's like what they want to call a beta male, right? And the wife is kind of like the domineering one in the movie, right? In one of her characters, because again, it's a multiverse type of thing. So she plays a bunch of different characters, but in the main character, she is a domineering wife, right? So now there's a big fight scene, and it's like crazy, sick, dirty fight scene, like one of the best fight scenes you'll ever see in your life. Matter of fact, this is one of the best movies you'll ever see in your life. But the husband like gets in the middle of everything and just starts gets into this big dialogue, and the whole overarching point of the thing was, we don't have to be doing this. We don't have to be, just be nice. Just be calm. Just be nice.
Just cool.
Everybody's looking at him like yo, punch a hole in your face. But just his dialogue just calmed everybody down. And like I'm saying, it was so chaotic that him standing in the middle trying to calm everybody down just brings me to that. Just reminds me of what you just said. It was just be nice. But anyways, thank you for saying that, so that I could just reiterate to everybody, watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. That movie is one of the best movies you'll ever see. Might be one of the craziest, but it's one of the best movies.
Say word. All right, D1 Demas, here's how it works. If I have this right by timing, because I'm old now, so I could forget, but when I first started watching soccer, I liked Jurgen Klinsmann of Germany first. So I like Germany. And FIFA, whatever, FIFA number 1 or whatever it was, FIFA 1 on PlayStation.
Okay.
Right? I'd use Dennis Bergkamp because I like Klinsmann. And then I switched to the Dutch because after he was done, I moved to Bergkamp. Bergkamp was my favorite player. So when I played FIFA, I used Bergkamp. So that was my new favorite guy. So yes, to answer your question, I'm not a Dutch fan. At one time when I first started watching football, that's how I rated my football, based on who I use in FIFA. And those were my teams. So I was a Dutch fan for some time. But now, just like they said in this World Cup, the important thing for a lot of people were the Canadians used to have to represent their parents' country kind of stuff. So it was good to represent the Canadian flag this time around in the World Cup.
Yo,
it was good.
Did you see any of the South Korea game?
No.
South Korea against Ghana?
I heard it was wild.
Oh, so good. So good. And I'm glad that I got to watch it with Fitz, because he's able to kind of help me understand how good what was happening, And the South Korean team did awesome. They did awesome. Some good headers in that game.
That's what she said.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. See it now? See it there now?
I almost missed that one. Whew. Fourth quarter, man.
Good headers. Good one. Good one, my guy.
Yeah, well, every now and then you gotta do what you do. It's also what she said. What's next? It's almost 11:11. It's like, are you ready for this? Hang on, please hold. We're gonna extend the intro to 11:11 because you never actually told us what happened on the way back to Canada and how you got back into Canada, if you had to take a secret route or anything like that. But it seems like you had good enough juju to get back into Canada.
Oh man.
So that's good. And then it's been like a little dreary week. No, the sun's been shining. No, not a lot of sun shining this week.
No, well, I'm super appreciative of the way the weather's been operating, because even on my thought of taking this trip, driving to Milwaukee, I was afraid that I was gonna get caught in some snow. And I know it doesn't usually, but I was like, just my luck, maybe it'll snow for me.
You never know.
But the weather was beautiful, and I didn't even get any rain until I crossed the border and got like Woodstock, and then rain started to come. I was like, man, it was awesome. So yeah, it was dope.
That is good.
Weather behaved perfect.
All right,
Treated me
everybody.
good.
So in about 10 seconds, it'll be 11:11. If you subscribe, you got an 11:11 emote. If not, just put 11:11 in the chat. It's now 11:11. All good juju. Anything you got going on, good for the warmer weather. I find it overcast, so we're gonna see some sunshine. If you need anything, if you're worried about getting your Christmas shopping done, we'll put good juju into the Christmas shopping.
Yes.
Right, all that. Whatever it is, if you gotta get the kids around to sports, good juju for traffic, stuff like that. If you commute into work, good juju there. If you work from home, good connection on your internet during the meeting.
Very important. Very
stuff
important.
like that. But all that, right? So whatever it is that you need, this minute is a minute of good juju from all the people that are up in here.
Good energy.
Could be anywhere in the world, but you be here with us.
Thank you for that. Good energy, good vibes, good juju.
Breathe that out.
Yes.
There's your 11:11. Big up, y'all.
And thank y'all for joining Peace in the Break Room, episode 72.
72. DJ Star Q we're going to read into.
All right.
Bring that up right now.
Peter Hotshot Couture J brought it.
All right. Raid's going there. That's going to happen. JCap snaps. Good night to you. D1 Demas. Big up.
Good night.
Tadal.
Good night.
Sir. Big up. Chico.
Good night, sir.
Big up, Chico. Everybody
Thank
watch
you.
Chico Game Time.
Miss Francili, thank you.
Thursdays.
Foxy G, thank you.
Fox G's in the break room.
Ms. Ron C, thank you.
Draps.
LL.
Nat.
Thank you.
D-Raps Nat. Daryl, big up. Elysian, is that what that says? Kitten Rescue.
Howard Sims, thank you for checking in. Uncle Jesse, thank you for checking in. Reggae City Radio, thank you for checking in.
Road Girl, big up. Miss G Live, Miss Francili, Public Enemy, 821.
Reggie Reg, thank you for checking in.
Violets TV. We will see you guys bright and early Friday morning, 7:45 a.m.
Bam.
Cold pizza.
One time.
And we out.